According to a recent Gallup poll, Americans' trust in the U.S. government is at an all-time low.
There's a funny quirk about being in government and playing the stock market that was noticed.
A new Gallup Bentley University poll gives new insight. A third of those surveyed said they don't trust Washington at all.
Trust in government is near historic lows. Only 22% of Americans say they trust the federal government to do the right thing. 7 in 10 Americans have an unfavorable view of Congress, and 85% of Americans don't think elected officials care what people like them think. Now let these numbers sink in, because they're not just numbers. They represent a deep and fundamental problem in our country that we must confront. Far too many times we've seen elected officials and other public servants act in their own financial and professional interests, not the interests of the American people. In order to rebuild America's trust in government, we must raise the bar. Just like doctors take the Hippocratic Oath, we must hold our elected officials and public servants to the highest standard. That's why I'm introducing the Restoring Trust in Public Servants Act, the legislation that bans owning and trading stocks across all 3 branches of government, as well as institute a lifelong lobbying ban and restrictions on outside earned income. In Congress and across the federal government, all public servants should be focused on what is best for you, not their own bottom line or bank account. This means holding not just members of Congress accountable to the people they are elected to serve, but also holding the president, the vice president, political appointees, Supreme Court justices, federal judges, and other public servants accountable. One example of this is in Congress. Many of the votes that we take have a direct impact on stock prices, creating the opportunity for clear conflicts of interest. There are plenty of jobs you could have, but if you want to seek one of the 535 seats in Congress, between the House and the Senate, which I think is a great privilege to have, you must be willing to do so in the interest of your constituents. I think this bill is common sense. As a dad of 2 little boys who are growing up in a society where there's so much apprehension and distrust, I believe we have no time to waste when it comes to addressing this issue. I want to hear from you. Let me know how I can continue to increase this trust and dialogue, and I promise to keep you updated on this effort.